Hello there, and welcome to another episode of WOK Talk. Let's get things going with the squats. One, two, three, four, five. Okay. The fun fact about the walk will be it is big enough that if I crouch down and curl into a ball, it completely covers me all the way around. From one side, anyways. So that's how big the walk is compared to my body. I would show myself squatting down, but the way I got the camera angled, you can't really see me when I'm squatting down. So you'll have to trust me on that. I'm doing a lot better exercise-wise. By trying to get 100 squats a day, I get a lot closer to my goal. Today, I actually made the whole 100 squats already, and it's just halfway through the day. So it's a productive day. But I do take the weekends off, so it's just every weekday I'm going to try to do the 100 squats a day. And as long as I clear 40, I feel like I've accomplished something. Yeah, I just wanted to also mention that my rant about not being able to have ChatGPT narrate my Electric Sheep episodes was all for nothing, because I just didn't see the little button that you could just click at the bottom of a response to have them narrate it. So they actually made it easier, but I didn't know that, so to me it was impossible. So sorry, ChatGPT. Sorry, not sorry. Stop changing things unless you're going to make them better. And it doesn't really make it that much better. It just confuses me. So sorry, not sorry. I also would like to mention some real life superhero stuff. One thing is a small defense of Phoenix Jones. I'll just go over what it was. There's a real life superhero called Justin Service, and he had met Phoenix Jones in a way that kind of spoiled his idea of what Phoenix Jones was. Because when Phoenix Jones saw this new superhero on the street, he said, "Do your job or I'll kill you myself." And so Justin Service was really shocked to hear a big time superhero use language like that. But I want to look at this from a dorky nerd perspective. I'm pretty sure he was making a Starship Troopers reference. Phoenix Jones himself was in the position of the old grizzled veteran superhero, and he was saying to the new guy, "Do your job or I'll kill you myself," just like the general in Starship Troopers. But he didn't take that as a Starship Troopers reference. He took that as a threat against my life. Like, why would you say that to me? You know? And I get where everybody's coming from. Those were the words he used, but I'm pretty sure it was a Starship Troopers reference. So I hope that could hopefully patch some communication between Justin Service and Phoenix Jones, because I feel like maybe Phoenix was judged a little too harshly, but at the same time, he needs to realize the weight of his symbol, what he represented. He really was the veteran superhero, and he wanted him to say something that a superhero would say, not what a grizzled action star would say. Those can be very different things, which shows what happens when you replace one with the other. "Why'd you say you would kill me?" So, yeah. I think they're both great guys, as far as I know. Everybody can improve, but I think they've both contributed a lot to the real life superhero community. Justin Service being more oriented towards homeless outreach and things like that. And he did that while he himself was in between housing, and that's commendable. And Phoenix Jones is commendable for all the effort that he put in, and he also deserves a bunch of criticism, just like we all do. Everybody deserves criticism. But this is a situation where I feel like he may have gotten judged a little too harshly for making a movie reference. I did want to bring up another real life superhero, Skyline superhero. Uh, there's a little issue I have with one of his videos because he claimed him and one other guy were the only veterans in the real life superhero community, and I'm just thinking, what the fuck are you talking about? There's veterans all over the fucking real life superhero community, like Thanatos. I'm pretty sure he was a veteran. And you talked about Phoenix Jones and his crew. What about Evocatus, one of his like right hand men? His name in Latin literally means veteran. So to say there's no other veterans in the real life superhero community just sounds like you don't know what you're talking about, when you most of the time you really seem like you know what you're talking about. I was just surprised to hear you say that. But I will say something that you said that really resonated with me was if you see somebody stealing food, no, you didn't. And I like that. It's simple and it gets right to the heart of the matter. If people need food, they don't need to be tackled or harassed by some guy in a costume. There's enough uniformed people out there to do that. Well, anyways, this is a little bit of a short episode. I would like to ramble on a little bit longer, but I'm in a little bit of a rush, so I'll just call this a short episode. I hope that doesn't disappoint anybody, because WOK Talk is supposed to be a little bit longer rants. I will also mention that I think in my last video I was wearing my old stained cape, and now I'm wearing my shiny new cape again because I forgot it at work over the weekend. And so I thought I had lost it completely. I'm just glad I didn't lose it. So something as big as a cape, you think you can't lose that very easy, but I lose them all the fucking time, and it's embarrassing. But yeah, so if you decide to wear a cape, and like I've mentioned, they should be breakaway capes, you might also want a way of replacing them, because in essence, I think they work better as a disposable piece of equipment rather than something you tie your life to, you know. Like if it gets snagged on something, I'm not going to try to save it. You know, like if it got snagged, or if somebody tried to take it from me, I'd probably just let them have it, because it's like I get them for free. It costs me nothing, but they look great. I don't want to go without the cape. You know, see the symbol, be the symbol. Without the cape, people wouldn't recognize me as Captain Canada. I remember one day I was wearing a tarp as a cape, and there was this guy doing it was like a public magic show or something, and he saw me in the crowd and he called me Flying Bob. And it's like you go from Captain Canada to Flying Bob in an instant if you wear something different. So that's what I learned about wearing the cape, not wearing the cape, losing the cape. But yeah, thank you for watching. I'm Captain Canada, Joseph Arthur Roszell. I love you. I want to wish you all the luck in the world, and I want you to know that suicide is never the answer. Peace out for now.